Good evening. I'm David Purdham, and welcome to this edition of e-180. Tonight we have the unusual story of a Major League Baseball player at the top of his game who looked in the mirror, didn't like what he saw, and decided to change. The player is Manny Ramirez, outfielder for the world champion Boston Red Sox. What Manny saw in the mirror was a pattern of antisocial behavior that threatened his reputation and, more importantly, his good name. The change, the 180, we'll get to that in a moment. Now, Manny Ramirez is one of our national pastime's finest batsmen, but he's always been a little idiosyncratic. Manny being Manny is a phrase teammates and the media have employed to explain and sometimes to excuse Mr. Ramirez's eccentric behavior. Nutjob and wacko are other words that have been used. And to be fair, Manny being Manny is often very entertaining. This season, for example, after an extraordinary over-the-wall catch, Mr. Ramirez high-fived a fan in the stands before doubling up a dumbstruck base runner. Spectacular baseball and highly amusing. But on June 5th, Mr. Ramirez bitch-slapped one of his teammates, Kevin Youkilis, in the face, in the dugout, during a game, on television. The expression on the shocked Mr. Youkilis' face was anything but amused. Even uglier, fast forward to a week ago Sunday during a conversation with Red Sox traveling secretary Jack McCormick about the number of free tickets Mr. Ramirez, a millionaire many times over, was demanding for that day's game. Manny attacked the beloved 64-year-old McCormick and tossed the poor man to the clubhouse linoleum. To some, it was horrifying, maybe even criminal. Manny's punishment? An undisclosed fine from timid Red Sox management. Mr. McCormick, an ex-Boston cop, may have an alternative sort of punishment in mind. He's quoted as saying, "It's hard to play baseball with two broken legs." But there's a twist. Remember the Manny who looked in the mirror and wanted to change? Well, yesterday, Mr. Ramirez called a press conference and bared his soul. "Meat makes me angry," said a tearful Mr. Ramirez before announcing he had become a vegetarian. "I look forward to eating veggies and not hitting anybody anymore," an emotional Ramirez added. So how do we, the sports fans, make sense of all this? Do we condemn the violent acts but not the violent individual? Or do we applaud Manny for being man enough to become a vegetarian? Well, not everyone is applauding. Red Sox captain catcher Jason Varitek said, "Manny's a fruitcake. He makes me want to hurl." Clearly, this story's ending has yet to be written. Hurl. Okay. Newly announced vegetarian Manny Ramirez will be watching. This is David Purdham for e-180 from E-True Sports Television. We hope you'll join us next time. Good night for now.